Today, we will be starting our persuasive letter unit. There are three main types of writing that we've learned about so far this year. We have written narrative, opinion, and informative pieces. Take a moment and draw a chart like this. Gentlemen, positive experiences. Gentlemen, negative experiences. Commoners, positive experiences. And commoners' negative experiences. Were the experiences the same for all two classes of people? No, their experiences depended on which class they were a part of. Their perspective on their life in the New World was different. People can have different perspectives about the same situation because their experiences are different. The experiences of the commoners were definitely not the same as the experiences of the gentlemen. As we know from reading this historical novel, the settlers had many problems trying to start a new life in Jamestown. Imagine that you are a settler and one of your family members has sent word that he or she is coming to join you in Jamestown. Write him a truthful letter about your experiences in the New World. You may choose to write the letter from the perspective of either a working-class citizen or a member of the wealthy class. Based on that perspective, you will try to persuade or convince him to stay in England or persuade him to come to the New World. Today you will plan your opinion response based on the opinion checklist. We start with our beginning, our topic. Did I introduce the topic and tell why the reader should care about it? Opinion. Did I state my opinion clearly? The middle section. Reason 1. Is the reason connected to the opinion and is clear and convincing? Evidence. Do I have facts and details that support this reason? Reason 2. Is the reason connected to the opinion and is clear and convincing? Evidence. Do I have facts and details that support this reason? Reason 3. Is this reason connected to the opinion and is clear and convincing? Evidence. Do I have facts and details that support this reason? Ending. Did I restate my opinion and leave the reader with a concluding thought? Others. Did I use transition words and phrases? Are the related ideas grouped together? Is my tone appropriate for the audience? Reminder. Even though you'll be writing a letter, you will still need to plan 3 reasons to support your opinion. The first thing you must do is decide which perspective you will write from. Think about that for a few seconds. Think about which perspective you can write from the best with reasons to support your opinion. You can even write from the perspective of a specific person. Now you will need to decide if you will try to persuade your family member to stay in England or to come to the New World. This decision will be influenced by the perspective you are writing from. Take a moment, pause the video, and fold a piece of paper like this. On the top of your paper, you're going to write your topic. So for mine, I will write Persuasive Letter from a Gentleman's Perspective. Next, I have to plan my introduction by stating my opinion. You can decide which specific family member to write to, so I'm going to write to my brother. I believe that my brother should come to the New World, so I will write that in the first box. Now I need to think of a detail to support my opinion. Since I'm writing from the perspective of a gentleman, I will write great authority. I will explain that in more detail when I write my letter. I'll move to the middle. I'm going to look at my checklist to see what goes in the middle. I see that I need reasons for my opinion and evidence for my reasons. I will think about what we have read so far and think of reasons and support my opinion that my brother should join me in the New World. Let me think about this. Maybe the timeline we've been adding to each day will help me. I know in Chapter 4, when the gentlemen were arresting John Smith, who was a commoner, they were able to use their authority and create lies about him. I will write just enough to help me remember what to write later. Gentlemen use power. Now I have my first reason, and I need to find evidence to support this. I need to find examples of how the gentlemen use their power. Well, I've already mentioned one example in Chapter 4, so I'll write Chapter 4, Arrest John Smith, Create Lies. Let me think of some other examples of them using their authority. I remember in Chapter 6 that the gentlemen order the boys to clear a path for them so they can walk easily. I will add Chapter 6, Give Orders to Boys. That note will remind me to go back to Chapter 6 and reread that part. Then I can add more details when I write the paragraph. I'm not finished because it's a good idea to include 2 or more pieces of evidence to support my reason. This will help make my opinion piece stronger and help to convince my reader to believe what I am writing about. I'm going to keep looking for other evidence to support my reason that gentlemen use their power. I have only planned my introduction and one reason with evidence. Today you will plan your introduction and one reason for your opinion. You will also need to find 2 to 3 examples of evidence to support each reason. How will you find your reasons and evidence? You will either need a copy of the book or go back into our Canvas lessons and reread some of the chapters.